Hey Scorpio, thanks for clicking on the video and checking out the channel. Thanks to everybody who has liked, comment, shared, subscribed to my channel. I'm really excited about it and so happy to be connecting with you. So Scorpio, before I turned on the camera, I seen the Ten of Swords fall from the deck. I seen the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So here we have the end and completion of a cycle of hurt and heartache and pain and loss. And the Six of Pentacles is representing of the energy of equal give and take. The scales of justice is being balanced and people are beginning to people are now seeing their karmic lessons, what they are, and they're experiencing what they dished out is being served back to them. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising, this is a Celtic cross reading to cover from the 13th to the 23rd of May 2018. Yeah, and now we've seen the Five of Cups flip out of the deck. This is realizing that we're crying over spilt milk and we have judgment, as I said, karma. So those past hurts, past pains, we cannot change the past, we can only learn from it. This is one of the messages within the Cancer reading as well. So Scorpio, let's see. We first want to see you now and the heart of the matter. The second card we want to see, whoa, these cards are flying everywhere. The Chariot, okay? So we're going to put this back in. This is the Cancer card. There might be a Cancer, a close link to a Cancerian person, or that energy of feeling loss of control. So in the second card we want to see the current obstacle or challenge. And now we have the Two of Cups flying out, so we already know that there is a partnership here at the core of the issue, and I did feel that people are getting their, and remember, karma isn't all bad. Karma is good too, so when you've been giving out good stuff will come back. And don't you worry, Scorpio. And I am a Scorpio moon, Scorpio Venus. I have Scorpio in two other placements in my chart, so I understand the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords energy, and that Two of Cups blockage at the moment. So we want to see in the third card, and we do have the Emperor and the Lovers falling out. There is some sort of a destined meeting here, possibly with an Aries or a Taurus person. So in the third card we want to see Scorpio's conscious goal. And this is like, I feel really liberated at the moment. So like we're definitely feeling the energy shift of the past. Thank God. So in the fourth position we want to see the unknown influences. In the fifth position we want to see the past influences. In the sixth position we want to see the approaching influences. In the seventh position we would like to see your inner resources or talents. In the eighth position we want to see how others see you. In the ninth position we want to see hopes and our fears. And in the 10th position we would like to see the outcome possible energies here around the 23rd of May. Great. So we do have the World, yes, definitely. Endings, new beginnings, and the end of cycles of exactly what I said. The end, we are now ready to begin a whole new journey. Our karmic lessons are being learnt, and we are evolving here. Linked to Saturn and Capricorn, the World cards. Saturn, I'm not sure where Saturn is at the moment. So I'm not getting anything here. So yeah, the liberation, that freedom feeling that I felt is certainly within this world card. So let us see what your energy, the heart of the matter is. The Ace of Swords, yes. So this is the sword that we use in war. This is the instrument we use in the medical field to heal and stitch up wounds. This is the sword that we use to cut through the BS and gain that clarity that's available to us. So we've come to the end of a cycle. We're seeing our truths here. We're looking at the lessons attached to those, and we are using those truths as a momentum forward. And as we did see your challenge being the Two of Cups, this is around and as I said, we at the beginning it was the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, and then we seen the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is the realization of the fact that partnerships and relationships, regardless of which environment or dynamic those relationships are in, it's all about the equal give and take, people meeting you at your level, being solely connected, feeling mutually the same about ideas, feeling the same around truths and passions and desires. So with this being your challenge at the moment, Scorpio, we are seeing that we are learning the fact of how a healthy relationship does look both in the 3D and in the internal self, that we are not being taken advantage of, we're not being abused, we're not being cheated on, lied to, stabbed in the back, that we are in relationships that are equally and mutually respectful, and that we realize that we don't constantly give, we need to receive also. So your conscious goal is the Three of Cups. So this is telling me that you consciously are moving away from third party energies. This is also saying that if you have been overindulging here, you're realizing that you might have been drinking too much, socializing too much, and not really concentrating on your relationships, because your fundamental block here is your positive one-on-one relationships. But your conscious goal with the Three of Cups is the fact that you want to celebrate the endings of these past hurts and betrayals. You want to remove yourself from any third party energies here, any influences outside that will be affecting your one-on-one relationships. So it's about speaking the truth, realizing the people that are good to be around, the people that are good to be in relationships with, and have social aspects of our lives and how they positively influence us. But more than anything, I do feel like if a lot of Scorpios have been dragged into third party situations, or you were involved in a third party situation, realizing here that you will never gain fulfillment from that energy. The unknown influence is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is the representation of Leo, fire sign in particular, it's Leo. So I would say the unknown influence here is maybe a passionate connection with a Leo person, or that you need to you are realizing, no, when it's the unknown here, subconsciously we are becoming more passionate, we are becoming more confident, we are becoming more determined. We listen to our gut instincts, represented by the black cat here. We're listening to our intuition. We realize that we are bold and beautiful and passionate, and we deserve to experience that in our relationships. So being the unknown influence, I would say that there could be a Leo person possibly interfering in your relationship, male or female here, or any other fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, a sun, moon or rising person. So this could be the clarity and truth that you come up against here, and you may be realizing that you are involved, or somebody has a third party interfering in your relationship, and this may be someone that's just extremely jealous and envious of what you have, or it could be that you're experiencing some sort of jealousy that is driving your actions here that you're not aware of. But overall, Scorpios, is the realization that there is somebody here that's possibly interfering. Past influences is the Emperor, and we did see the Emperor coming out. So this is an Aries, Taurus person. This is talking about a man or a woman, but the Emperor represents the masculine energy and that Mars energy. So we do have Chiron going into Aries, and that's action orientated, but I do feel like here somebody may have been married and you may not have been aware of it. Other than that, there is an element of control and possessiveness here from somebody that is still interfering with you, with your connecting, how you're connecting with somebody. somebody's father or your father could be interfering in your relationship, or did in the past, or there was control issues, possessiveness, somebody who wanted to dominate you, and possibly they were married and you weren't aware of it. Or there's issues here, and it's the masculine and the feminine energies, cardinal and fixed energies here. So somebody might be unwilling to meet you halfway, or somebody was way too possessive. Okay, Scorpio. Approaching influences, the King of Wands. This could be the Emperor person here coming to you now as single, or they no longer have that dominating energy influencing you. However, the approaching influences, we do have counterparts here with the Queen and King of Wands. So the King of Wands is Aries as well. So there could be a Leo and an Aries, and this is a divine connection. However, there could have been issues with one of you being married, and now this person is coming and he isn't attached to the sanctity of the marriage or the home. Yeah, I feel that there's a need to remove these third party energies to allow your true divine partner to come true. This may or may not be the person that you were dealing with within the Emperor energy. There is a possibility that someone may leave some sort of a commitment to come to you, because this King of Wands is looking in the direction of truth and the blockage of your connection, and consciously you know that there's a third party energy here, but the unknown influences is that there is somebody still. This could be also on other possibility is that you may be interfering with somebody's true divine partner, and you need to see the truth of the situation. So if you are the third party in this situation, if this person doesn't present themselves with taken out of the sanctity of that relationship, well then just be careful that you don't want to interfere with somebody else's life here, especially if they are divine partners. But I do feel like this is talking about your divine relationship and the blockages around it. So now I don't feel like that this is if this is counterparts twin flame energy, well then there shouldn't be really a third party here. it may not be another person, it may be just somebody interfering, telling somebody you have to stay in a marriage when really they feel like they belong with you. Um, Yeah, because look, we want the end of conflict, we want the end of betrayal and heartache. We no longer want to be involved with somebody that doesn't want to commit to us. We want to have that passion and drive and somebody take action towards us, meaning what they say, doing and backing that up with action here. So your inner resources or talents. So there is a sense here where you do have pride within your situation. You do realize that moving forward and away from this negative energy is where your happiness lies. So you're definitely realizing that either if somebody has you in a third party or you are the third party, that is not sustainable. That's not where your happiness is. That you need to have pride, self-worth, trust in your own passions and desires, trust that they will be fulfilled within the right connection for you, and have self-belief here. That's what's going to realize and get you through the energies here that I'm seeing. How others see you, the Hierophant. So yeah, you may be going into union with your divine partner for some of you, and this is leading that others see you as extremely traditional, as somebody that is fair and just, and that you are possibly a person of influence. People respect you, they go to you for advice and guidance, and that they see that you do want to be committed, to be married, to have that traditional that traditional life, or to live in a traditional way. But the other people seeing you as the Hierophant is saying that you do have high values and morals here, and this is why your self-worth, self-respect and overall happiness that you know you deserve is your strength throughout this time, and that you are aligning with your true values and traditions and what that means to you. Hopes or fears, the Moon card. So we have 3 major arcana cards here, and 4 with the World. So the Moon card is talking about it could be representing you or a Cancer, or it's just things that you feel like that you don't have the whole story here, that there is. And look, if you are feeling like there's a hidden enemy, because in this card we have the dog as your friend and the fox as your foe, and it's similar colors here. So there may be a hidden enemy and you're feeling that, and you're because this is what you are fearing, but also the hope is that you realize and can gain clarity over indecision, realizing the truth of a situation, not hiding things in the night, bringing things to the light, and moving forward with no more doubts. So what's the outcome? The Six of Pentacles, and this is the card that I did see. I do feel like, Scorpios, we all need to check ourselves here. The Six of Pentacles is the lesson here. It's the give and take of relationships. It's what you dish out, you get back. There is only one person receiving. The scales of justice are being shown to the other person and saying, what you give, you get. And this is the equal give and take within the relationships. This is where you will see yourself. You may also be getting some outside help and guidance from an ally here within the dog, because the foe is clearly showing here as well. So just remember, we can't help who we love at the end of the day, and it's not easy. Sometimes things happen, but somebody may be realizing that they took too much from a situation here, and you're hoping here that they will realize that, and by the end of mid-May here, you are experiencing the equal give and take and the flow of prosperity, where there's no lack mindset, that we can realize that we do deserve to receive just as much as we give. There could also be like there's some sort of blockage here that needs to be spoken about within this partnership. And once we communicate our conscious goal that we no longer want to self-indulge and involve ourselves with people that aren't fully available to us, because the King of Wands is extremely passionate, but the only emotional card I see here is the 2 and 3 of Cups, and this has been a blockage. So I do feel like definitely 3 is a crowd here, and either you or the other person needs to realize that and stop letting other influences or people control how they feel or how you feel. Okay, Scorpio, the King of Wands also has his back completely turned to the information, so or he may not even realize that there are people the King of Wands may be coming to you for some clarity here. or you're hoping that they will actually look at it instead of having their back to it, if that makes sense. Yeah, this person here, if it be your energy, just like if you talk to your partner here, see what's going on, and like if you have problems within your relationship, the first person you should be talking to is your partner. Somebody may see that you may not want to vary on your traditions or ideals, but like, why should you have to sacrifice anything? And that's where we are. We don't sacrifice, because what we give we receive, what we receive we can put back out, and that is the abundant flow of energy. You can't hold things, you have to allow the cycles to complete here, and to remember what we invest in. And there is definitely somebody spying or gathering information or acting extremely immature. And we have the Knight of Wands here, so this is the action coming towards you. The King is in contemplation here about action, but he may come to you, or you may have to go to this person. Yeah, Scorpio, I do feel those are the messages that I have for you. It's feeling very intense, and like it might be like, I don't know, you're coming off the back of betrayal, and if you're seeing the truth, you allow yourself to see the truth and gain the clarity, then you can bring in this type of relationship into your environment and manifest. Yeah, it's that. It really is that equal give and take that we need to all realize is the fundamental core value within a relationship, and that it's reciprocated, and we're on the same page of people. So that's what we need to be checking here, that we are on the same page. So we are now going to see what Ascended Masters, and like my energy has really like just gone, oh, and I feel like a drain, and you like at the beginning I felt completely liberated. So maybe there could be a repeat of a situation, and your lesson here is, have you learned the value of relationships, and who are you going to allow to bring into your space, and who will you commit to be with your traditional values and your morals, and somebody that meets you at that place. So Scorpio, if you're not going to stay for the Ascended Masters messages, I do hope and trust that these messages do help you in some way, and I'll catch you in the next video. Now the Ascended Masters, I would like, what guidance would you like for Scorpio, Sun and Rising, from the 13th to the 23rd of May? What is for their highest good, and put them on to their path, their divine path. Father, husband, brother, son, Osiris or Osiris, Yeah, I did feel there were control issues and the masculine energies. Um, that's where the blocks are at the moment. So the tree magic deck, we would like some additional insight and guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. 13th to the 23rd of May. Thank you. And if this is your husband and you've become aware that there's a third party and it is actually a Leo female or male person, there is a need here to realize that your self-worth, your self-respect, the pride in what you built for yourself is what matters here, and that's what will get you through. So it's the juniper tree, security. So protective powers guard against harm and bring victory through bravery. Yes, this is your bravery, this is your victory, and that's your inner strength for this time period. And we will read the message for the Ascended Master first, and then the tree magic. This situation involves a significant man in your life. Your new relationships with men are affected by your old relationships with your father, your ex-husband, boyfriend, brother, son, or other males. Yeah, I do feel like I have a tension headache now, and I'm feeling extremely overbearing energy here, and I do know what it was like. I was in a 5.5 year relationship that was controlled, so much manipulation, and that's the lower energy of the Emperor, and I'm so glad that I have gotten myself out of that, and the freedom and liberation within the World card. When you come to the end of the cycle of betrayal and heartache and you allow the healing process to begin, that's when changes will take place. This is a perfect time for you to heal and release any old wounds connected to men in your life. God and the Ascended Masters will support you as you focus on letting go of old toxins such as anger, blame, or guilt. This clearing process opens the way for healthy relationships with men and with your own male energy. So this is relevant for males and females here, Scorpio males and females. The masculine energy needs to come into balance with the feminine, and that's when you get on your path of enlightenment. You have just met our oh my god, so sorry. You have just met or are about to meet a significant male partner. Your present relationships improve as you heal your feelings about your father. A male deceased loved one is sending I love yous from heaven. Balance your male and female energy by practicing both giving and receiving daily. Absolutely beautiful, and this is what we are, and I'm so glad to see that so much of you will take upon this guidance and message and come into this energy by mid-May and following this Ascendant Master's guidance. Thank you so much for that. So now we are going to And it is a divine connection here within the soulmate twin, the Two of Cups energy here. So 24, the juniper tree. You are protected and will overcome difficulties, just as the juniper, a small evergreen bearing little dark fleshy berries, is able to prosper in uninviting wet and shady spots. Adversity does not faze you. Trust instead, you easily surmount a problem and grow stronger as a result. Your inner strengths. The tall, narrow and dense nature of the juniper suggests that your subconscious will attain the light it grows towards. The sharp needles in pears or whorls of tree predict fun with friends, and like the small scaly leaves pressed to the twig, you stay close to home. A problem vanishes just as juniper berries would punitively cleanse the air of impurities when burned. So yes, we are consciously wanting to spend time with the people that make us feel good, that we enjoy their company, and we also want to ignite subconsciously that we will attain the light that we grow through. So so this is your passions, your drives, what gets you out of bed, what is the motivation behind the life you want to build. Subconsciously, you're tapping into the Queen of Wands energy here, and we are realizing that we have the right to fulfill and feel that desire, and confidence and contentment, and that spark within us that gives us the drive and motivation to be the best person that we can be. So intense Scorpio, a lot of messages here, and I'm really hoping, and I know that these messages will help and reach those that they are meant to. And I would like to know, even if you don't want to comment, if you'd like to email me, check my description from my email address, and reach out and tell me exactly what this is in your lives, because being a Scorpio moon and Venus, this is definitely this definitely relates to me also. So I am very intrigued to see what happens in the next few weeks, and if I don't know, there's certainly a fire sign, not my ex that was controlling, abusive and cheating and manipulative, but from deeper in my past that I do believe is my twin flame. And if he does reach out to me, and he was married the last time I kind of came across him on Facebook randomly last year, and I hadn't seen him or heard from him in 10 years, and I still haven't spoke or anything, but he was married at that time, which I did not reach out to him in any way, shape or form once I seen that. So yeah, a very exciting couple of weeks for us Scorpios, and let's see can we realise what's good for us and what isn't, and allow those lessons to happen, and increase our vibrational energies. that would not allow anything other than a true divine partner or soulmate, and somebody that's going to mutually respect us and feel the same way as we do, and not somebody that lies and manipulates and uses us for their benefit. So Scorpio, thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video, and I hope that that you have a great month, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye now.